I just came off a social media and it reminded me that 5 years ago today, I completed the novels Hillbilly Elegy by J.D. Vance and Educated by Tara Westover. Two of the best books I have ever read. If you have not read either one of those yet, I would suggest doing so. They were a treat. I hung on every word that J.D. Vance said, and I know that he found himself in some political hot water not too long after releasing his book, but I don't go there. People like to dig and people like to cause trouble, and I'm not a troublemaker. All I know is I listened to his tale and I walked the walk with him, and he took me on a most enjoyable journey. And if you have not, then what you waiting for? You're in for a treat for sure. Hello, my name is Flo, and this is the Grape Jelly Library, where we love to talk about books. Thank you so much for joining me. I always look forward to your visit. Today, I have a treat for you. For those of you out there who love nostalgia, for those of you out there who love the story of a human being's life, for those of you out there who think that you're the only one with woes and everybody else around you is blessed and just naturally given what they've got, I'm here to tell you, oh no, that is not the story, at least not in the tale of Henry Winkler's life. I have to thank my friend Alan over at Big Hard Books and Classics. Please go over to his channel. If he is your cup of tea or your shot of whiskey or whatever it is that you drink, give his channel a subscribe and his videos a thumbs up. He works really hard to keep us entertained and enlightened, and he does a great job of it. He sent over a message, let's do a buddy read. And I haven't been feeling my best lately, and when I saw what he sent over, my eyes lit up like a Christmas tree and my spirits perked up a little bit. I didn't even know this gentleman wrote a book, because I don't watch, let me back up. Because that's one of the things I need to work on. I am so comfortable with saying cuz, and I think cuz I'm lazy in that way. I'm trying to correct myself, because I don't watch TV, I don't read the newspaper, and I'm not abreast in the current affairs. So a lot of the things that I miss, plus I just generally don't have the time. So I am thankful for BookTube and people like Alan who bring things like this to my attention. I couldn't wait to get it. He told me the day before, and I'm like, oh, it's not even coming out until tomorrow. Luckily, tomorrow is my day off, and luckily, I have a whole bunch of credits stacked at my local Barnes & Nobles, so this book is going to be on the house. Yeah. I was super excited about that. A free book, and a free book of a person that I adore and cherish and love and hold so dearly in my thoughts and in my heart. I'll be super excited to get up and start my day at a bookstore getting his book. And when I walked in, I for sure expected to see a certain image of this book. And what I saw was something totally different. This is what I saw. At first, I was like, oh, and then immediately erased that in my mind and said, I like it. I like that he did not hang on to his youth. I like that he did not choose to channel his yesteryear and put that on the front of his cover. He's accepting who he has become, his graciously aged being, his beautiful aged being, and he rocked it. Now, those of you who are Henry Winkler fans or Arthur Fonzarelli fans, you know there's no denying he was a good-looking man. So he could have very easily chose to put that image on the front of this book, since he is zeroing in on that word fonts, right? But he did it, and that is just speaks volumes to me. And that's like who I am. I don't much care about wrinkles, and I don't much care about vanity, because I find as a person ages, it's really their soul, their heart that shines through with the beauty, not this physical being. So kudos to you, Henry, for choosing this. Now, as I walked out of the store and I went to get into the car, I don't know why, but I was looking at the book like this, and then I just went to hop in the car, and I just went like that, and then I went, ooh, there it is. There it is. If that won't put a smile on a gal's face, I don't know what will. So I like that this is what he chose to go with, but least we forget where he came from. I am totally down with this type of thinking. So thank you, Alan. Thank you so much, because I would not know that this book existed until I walked in the bookstore next. And since I'm not purposely trying to go buy books, because I'm going to be participating in the Read What You Own challenge, I'm not trying to go out there and buy books and add to my stack of books that need to be read. I'm trying to take what I have, get them gone, so that I can replace them with a new stack. You know, it's kind of that whole theory. You cannot buy a shirt until you remove a shirt from your closet, then go ahead, or a pair of jeans or a pair of sneakers or a coat or whatever. You can't buy and bring a new one in until you get rid of something old. That's what I'm totally trying to do with this book challenge. That doesn't mean I didn't buy books, because my natural thing to do is buy books. That's my happiness. So if I was around some books, obviously I'm going to buy them. I'm going into that dieter's mode of thinking where tomorrow's the big day, so I better try and eat everything that I can today. So yeah, I am getting close to the nitty-gritty. So I did take myself to a bookstore I don't get to visit too often, and I liked to peruse the used books. We don't have a used bookstore where I come from. We pretty much have to get our books new if we want to shop a brick and mortar place. But I did do that, and oddly enough, I didn't buy one used book, but boy, oh boy, did I come out with some gems. I cannot wait to show them to you. Perhaps a video very soon. Anyways, I am talking to you about everything but this book. So I am no longer going to make this video about him. I'm going to make this video a continuation, because he needs the spotlight, and I am just rambling on. So while I'm doing that, let me just say that my channel has slow growth, and I was totally fine with that because, how do I say this? This was a hobby for me. I work 6 days a week. I have a few animals. How many animals do I have? 5. And the house is pretty big, so it keeps me busy. The animals keep me busy. The day job keeps me busy. The errands, the groceries. I don't have to tell you. You know. So this was a nice little hobby that in my free time I could come up here and share my love of books. However, I felt like I wasn't taking care of myself in a good way, and I decided to make some executive decisions in work, and I cut back to 5 days a week, which is going to be a big, huge thing for me, because I'm going to say for about 25, 22 years straight, all I've known is working 6 days a week. And I feel like now I need to not do that. I love my job. I love the people that I work with, but I think I need to put a little bit more focus on me and what it is that I want to do and the things that make me happy versus the things that I can do to make others happy. So I'm just going through that. In doing so, I noticed that I had a good October. I am just like thrilled. I believe my channel grew by 28 subscribers. Now, that does not seem like a lot to some of you out there, but that is huge to me, because I typically only put out 1 video a week, and I really don't do shorts anymore, or I try to do a community here and there, but I would like to change all of that. I put out an SOS, and I was getting really close to that number, 500. And like I said, I don't like to get tangled up in the numbers, but I am not going to lie. When I saw that number approaching 500, I got a little excited. And so I put out an SOS for anyone who can help a girl out and help her to see that exciting number. And you came through for me. And I am grateful for all of you out there that support my channel. And I cannot thank you enough, because I do so enjoy sharing my love of books with you. And I hope that you enjoy my content. I hope that you stick around. I hope that you tell a friend. And I hope that you help me to put the books out there by subscribing to my channel and giving me the thumbs up. I love it. And anybody out there who is second guessing whether they should start a book channel or not, if you have a little voice in your head that keeps popping up, then there's your indication, there's your clue, and you should absolutely go ahead and do that. I was completely overwhelmed when I started this channel. I had not a clue, and for the most part I still don't have a clue. I'm winging most of this. One day I'll get good at it, and one day I'll be able to, you know, bring you more and do all the things that the algorithm wants me to do. Hopefully with this second day off, I'll be able to do that. But anyways, thank you so much for pushing me over that threshold. I cannot tell you what that means to me and how happy you have made me. So I just want to say thank you so much for that. So I guess I'm gonna end this video on a happy note. Stay tuned to my channel where I will be giving a full review of this book. I know my friend Stephanie picked it up today. Stephanie the librarian, she's reading this today. I cannot wait to see what she thinks about it. She's a kindred spirit to my soul because we grew up in the 70s, and I dig her vibe, and she's just a kind, beautiful person, and I value what she has to say. And she reached out and told me she's going to be reading this book today, and I cannot wait to see what she thinks. But first, I will try to get a video out there and let you know what I think about this book, and comment below. Let me know if you've already read it. Let me know if you plan on reading it. Stay tuned to my channel because I have a fabulous book haul. Oh my God. The books that I have are so varied in their genre that it excites me because I love to jump all over the board. I feel like it's just a bingo board, and I'm in column B and I'm in column G. I am up the top, I'm down the bottom, I'm everywhere on this bingo card with my books, and I love it. That's what excites me about reading, is I never stay in the same lane. I'm everywhere on that freeway. So stay tuned for that. And also I have October that I was participating in, and I have not said one word about. A couple other people participated in that, so maybe I can get my thoughts on what I thought about that and how I came out of that. I would love to share my thoughts with you about the books that I'm going to be reading. I know I'm going to be doing a group read. It's that dystopian novel, which those of you who know me know I don't do too well just with dystopia, but I still read it and I still try to go in there with an open mind. I feel, you know, I'm more than fair with that genre. So I will be participating in that with a bunch of other people I know. MJ and Greg from Another Bibliophile Reads, and of course Alan from Big Hard Books and Classics, Jessica from Bad as Rad, Gareth Howells. Anyways, I'll put all their channels in my description below if you want to go check them out. If you would like to participate in this read, it is open to everybody, and of course you can just follow along and read it from the comfort of your own living room too. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm headed in my journey so far, and I hope you're all living your best life. Know that I love you. Be well, be good, be reading, and may all your dreams come true.